Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review as well as some lip swatches of the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills lip velvets, which just came out a couple of days ago. So I've got 3 for you guys. I think altogether there was something like 6. They retail at about £24 each, which is kind of pricey, but I would say that that's kind of in line with the price point of Anastasia Beverly Hills. So what they say about these is that they are full pigment, velvety smooth lip mousse that weightlessly shapes lips with a cushioned, comfortable, true matte finish. I'm just reading right directly off the box. So let me quickly go through the colors that I got with you guys. This first one here is called Crush, and this is described as a soft beige color. And I've got the shade here called Peach Amber, and this is described as a deep, warm peach shade. And then finally, the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now, which is this one here called Parchment, and this one is described as a peachy brown shade. And I would definitely say that in regards to these 3 shades, the color descriptions are correct. Now, the reason why I specifically bought these 3 colors is because I've got darker lips as it is, and sometimes wearing lighter lip shades kind of alters the way they look on me, and they can make me look a little bit washed out. And also because it's a brand new release, and Anastasia Beverly Hills has released 6 shades which are all kind of within the same color family, I wanted to try the more deeper shades before I made a decision about whether or not I wanted to invest in the other ones. Now, in regards to the product amount itself, it says it is 3.5 grams, which is 0.12 ounces. And this is what the packaging itself looks like. Very nice and sophisticated. And then you twist it open, and inside is the doe foot applicator, which looks like this. It's a proper doe foot applicator. I don't really like this doe foot applicator, you guys. I find it a little bit on the scratchy side. I don't really find it very sleek at all. If you can see up close, it's not as smooth as other doe foot applicators tend to be. But before I go into the review and what my thoughts are about the quality of the product itself and the texture and the longevity, etc., let me do my lip swatches for you guys so that you can see what they look like against my light to medium skin tone, as well as my lips being of a slightly darker, pinky, kind of purpley sort of shade as well. So that's all the lip swatches. What did you guys think? I think that all 3 of the shades that I picked are perfect. I'm very, very happy with them. All 3 of them suit me nicely, and I generally think that they will suit most skin tones. Crush, on the other hand, be wary of what your undertones are and match it accordingly. So now let's go into the review. I'm going to go onto Anastasia Beverly Hills American website, go through the details that they've stated, and I'll let you know what my thoughts are. So they have said, introducing a new Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Velvet, a velvet smooth lip mousse with weightless full pigment true matte color, Cushioned, comfortable wear and a smoothing lip finish that allows you to line and apply with a multifunctional teardrop-shaped cushioned wand. Why you'll love it. Soft focus, velvety smooth finish will diffuse the appearance of lip texture. Now, I would say that it has got a slight soft focus finish. Velvety smooth finish, yes, I would say. Diffuse the appearance of a lip texture. Now, I've got no interference with my lips. And what I mean by that is I don't have any kind of lip fillers. These are just my natural, normal lips. So if I go up close, you can see the natural lines of my lips. I don't really feel that this diffuses them in any way, shape or form. It just makes them look how they do on a normal day. So I don't think that it diffuses the appearance of lip texture at all. I'm all right with that, to be honest. These are my lips. Weightless True Matte Color will offer effortless, always polished lip looks. Yes, I would say that it is weightless to apply and it is a completely matte color, as you can see. That would be correct. Cushioned, comfortable wear will move with you without feeling heavy and dry. Now, cushioned, comfortable wear. Now, the one thing that I would state about this is that with other lipsticks which are very similar to this, which would be Fenty Beauty Icon Velvet Liquid Lipsticks, I would say is the closest comparison to the texture and quality of these lip velvets. The Charlotte Tilbury lip blurs, not so much because they're a lot more moisturizing. I would definitely say that these are more like the Fenty Beauty ones that came out in the earlier part of 2023. So when they say that it's got this cushioned, comfortable wear, mousse type of finish, now, when you rub your lips together, you should be able to rub them together when it comes to velvet lipsticks normally. So when I go like this, I can't. It's very much stuck down onto my lips. Now, not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but I wouldn't say that it has that same level of comfortableness that you get with other ones like the Fenty Beauty one, like the Charlotte Tilbury one. I can mush my lips together and they will move. But in this instance, very much just, it doesn't stick, but I can't do it. Teardrop shaped cushioned wand allows you to both line and apply for one swipe on the go color. Now, if you've got lips the size of mine, you would generally have to go in more than once, and that's just because of the size of my lips. And I've already mentioned to you what my thoughts are about the wand. I'm not a big fan of it. Color appears seamlessly natural, smoothing and moisturizing. I wouldn't say that it's moisturizing, but at the same time, I wouldn't say it's unmoisturizing. It's just like a normal feeling lipstick on the lip. That's got that feel that it just attaches itself to your lips, almost like a liquid lipstick does. Plush and elastic feeling. See, that's the thing. There's no elastic feeling to it. It's not restricting the movement of my lips, but it's also not allowing me to go like that, like would be able to do with other kind of lip velvet type textured lipsticks. Full bodied rich mousse texture. I would not say that this has got a moussey type of texture. I'd almost say that it's almost got like a thick moussey liquid lipstick kind of texture, because if I for example put it on my hand, let me just do that, and then I rub my fingers against it, yeah, it blurs out. It's almost slightly thick to blur it out at the same time, and bear in mind I only applied a small amount of seamless lip adhesion and effortless application with a true matte tone. Yeah, I agree with that. Now, I would say that I agree with the majority of their claims, and this is not a bad lipstick by any means. However, I am going to obviously compare it to other ones which I've purchased in the past, which have got a very similar kind of texture and marketability. Now, the one thing that I would say is that quite a lot of product comes out with this doe foot applicator, and I'm sure you can see that on there. Now, the problem is that same with the Fenty Beauty ones, a lot comes off more than you necessarily need, and that is despite the fact that there is a suction attached to it. And also what happens is, because it is quite a thick moussey texture, you may find little lumps appear on the side because of the amount that has come off, and then you have to smooth them out. And then what ends up happening to me in particular is I go outside of my lip line a lot more than I normally would do, just to smooth out that lumped area. Now, I could smush my lips together and smooth it out, which does help sometimes, but if you want to be neat and tidy about it, you obviously want to be able to get that crisp line just with the actual applicator itself, which I find slightly difficult. I haven't mentioned anything about its longevity. Now, I have to say that yesterday when I put it on at 5 p.m, in between I had a cup of tea, I had my dinner, I had dal chawal, and then I had another cup of tea later because I'm a tea person, and then at about 10 p.m. I looked in the mirror to see what it looked like, and it had come off around the edges of my mouth. And I don't mean faded, I mean literally come off. So it was very obvious that there were patches that were missing from my mouth. Now with other liquid lipsticks that are like this, anytime I eat or drink anything, they remove in more of a stain kind of way. So the stain remains even though the pigment has a little bit been removed. With this one, there is no fading, there is immediate, complete, clear removal of it. So in that respect, you then have to go back in and then you have to touch it up. Now I would say you have to touch it up after about 5 hours. Layering it doesn't make it any more uncomfortable or anything like that. However, I am very much aware that it is on my lips. So in respect of it being as comfortable as the Fenty Beauty or the Charlotte Tilbury ones, they win in that respect. Now, where they do not win is that this one is a lot less transferable than they are. And that I think goes alongside with the whole me mentioning to you that it really sticks to the lips almost like a liquid lipstick does. So I've got Parchment on my lips right now. And that's it. Only a little bit has come off. Now, if that had been the Fenty Beauty one or the Charlotte Tilbury one, a lot would have come off. But the difference is that even though a lot of their product comes off, the color still pretty much remains. With this one, it will come off. I would probably give these about a 7 out of 10. I think that they're really nice. They look nice. The colors are nice. And I'm sure that they will expand the range as well. But I just think that the Fenty Beauty one in particular wins out a little bit more. And the Charlotte Tilbury one I already said is better than the Fenty Beauty one because it's got a lot more of a moisturizing feel to it. This doesn't feel moisturizing on the lips. It feels like I've got lipstick on my lips, but not a moisturizing one, if that makes sense. I feel that if they were a tiny little bit more moisturizing, they would have got a 9 or a 10 from me. There may be people that agree with me, there may be people that don't agree with me, but that is the whole purpose of doing a review. These are just my thoughts based off of using a variety of different lipsticks that have got very similar descriptions and comparing them with each other to let you guys know what the best way to spend your money is. So that's it for my review of the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Velvet lipsticks. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you going to try them? Are you not going to try them? Have you tried them? What are your thoughts? Anyways, I hope you guys are wonderful, beautiful and gorgeous as always, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.